What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jezza Plays here. Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. Now, I've got some really exciting news. I was going through my mods list today, and I have all the mods obviously downloaded. But what I didn't realize is none of them were installed or activated. So I've went through it and I've installed and activated quite a few. Now, for example, these are the mass transit ones, which means I've got ferries, taxis, cable cars, that sort of thing. I've also now got the leisure and tourism one, I believe it was called, which is, let me find it, parks. There we go, tourism and leisure. So I get some more park bonuses. I can also change district to be a tourist specialization or a leisure specialization, which is quite exciting. And it also means that we can go to nighttime, which means at nighttime, obviously everything goes black, less traffic. Most places are closed, all the offices and all the commercial. However, the tourist area, all that leisure area, they're nightclubs, that sort of thing. Nightclubs, restaurants, hotel accommodation, bars, they won't be closed. Oh, we've got an electricity issue already. What I'm going to do today, what's happened here? Not enough fuel. Right, okay, so we're going to really quickly solve this issue, because this is really starting to get on my nerves, is we're going to place this just down there. We're going to get rid of this here, because nobody seems to be able to come up here. We're also going to get rid of that, pointless in my eyes. We're going to be placing a bit more electricity of this sort of nature. So 19 and 18. I think they'll be enough for now. And they can go through to that like that. Because they weren't really doing much for us anyway. And that's put our production just a bit higher than our consumption. So if we get another one in... Ooh. We'll leave them for now. Oh no, we're far too close to be able to leave that. So we'll have to get another one in there. I would like to solve all that at some point. Look at that. It's... Our electricity production is way below what it should be. And I don't even know why it's doing that. We're just hitting on par, really. But then we're not really. We'll have to get another one in. I'm going to have to solve all them out at some point. Right, everyone should have what they need now anyway. Although actually, maybe the reason you lot are complaining is you don't have access to that. That'd make sense. Alright guys, so while I drink my cup of tea, oh, Noah has water, that's fine. Let's go, where are you all? Come on, you've all got the water you need. Thank you. So while I drink my cup of tea, what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve a bit of a traffic issue that we've got going on at this part of the map. So what I'm going to do to solve that is I'm going to add over... Ooh, where do I do it? Do I do it on this side? I think on this side of the map, yeah, coming off these, I'm going to add a little roundabout here, and people can come on and off. Oh no, we'll have to do it over here. Yeah, so just enjoy this, guys, while I attempt to do some traffic management, and hopefully I won't be too long with it.
Alright, so if this sits...
Alright guys, so what I've got here is a series of basically underground tunnels, and it's what I've done is really important for when you're building junctions, and what I've sort of attempted to stick at is what I call lane mathematics. Now I haven't used lane mathematics that much during the series, but with something as big and intricate as this, it's really important. I'll show you why. So you've got 3 lanes here, so at that point and at that point, at that point and that point, everybody should be in the right lane. They're not allowed to move. So for example, if you're in this lane, you have to stay in this lane to go all the way through. At this point, you'll change lanes, and let's say you're in the left lane. You'll stay. One lane goes off, and because one lane goes off, you only need to keep 2. That one lane meets up with another lane, therefore it goes up to 2. 2 lanes meet one lane, up to 3 in a round. 2 lanes go off, so only one lane needs to remain. 2 lanes get added on, so you're back up to your 3 lanes, giving you an opportunity to switch lanes there, and here. 2 lanes turn back into 1 lane because 2 go off. These 2 separate off into 2 sets of 1 lanes, and then this 2 lane gets attached with another lane, meaning that you've then got 3 lanes again. And it's quite important that you do that because it should help the flow of traffic quite well. So we are just going to run this for a few minutes and see how it goes. Okay, so that should have cleared that. What I've done there is I've got this junction. Now this means, so nobody walks across these zebra crossings, which is good. It also means that, hold on. It also means that they give way, so this side give way, and then we've got this one on, which means that if there's a blockage anywhere, these cars prioritize going through, and these lot will have to wait. So it's just another way basically of saying, you lot wait there. This is running quite smoothly. Bear in mind we usually run about 79%. We're still on that 79%. But look at this. Virtually no one's on this side now. This is still quite busy. But that, you know, that will just have to take a bit of time. It might even be worth upgrading this to a 2-lane. In fact, it will be worth upgrading this to a 2-lane. 2-lane with bike lanes. So okay, it's already occupied with this. Right, we're going to move that as well. There's a lot we need to do this episode. So I am going to do a lot of this in fast time. But basically, the promised land of the theme park is going, because I don't want it, and there's a perfectly valid reason to why, so just let me cancel all of this. What I want to do is I want to set this area here as a hot spot for night clubbing, while we still have bikes. Hot spot for nightclub while on bikes, although there's no bikes here for me, that's okay. Ah, yeah, there is bicycle lane. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get a junction coming up here. And that's just going to run down here, like so. With your little bits, just like we've normally got it, over there. A little bit coming off here like that. And we're going to move any tourist areas which aren't city parks, so this for example is classed as that, over here, because this is going to be the tourist section. How we're going to work that out is we're going to paint this district here, like so, and we're going to paint a district on this side as well, just like that. Maybe cut off that bit, just like that. But what we are going to do is we're going to set some policies here as, where is it, this one here, and we're going to say that you are the tourism special and you are the leisure. So leisure, oh hold on, Hold on. So hotel on the right, and then your nightlife and all that. So you're going to be the tourists. So you're going to be the nightclubs, that sort of thing, which will be quite fun. So we'll make these quite big. So we'll start this off around here. So nightclubs, gyms, bowling alleys, arcades, all that sort of thing. That's going to be on this side. And then on this other side, using the same bike lanes, because we're going to try and implement bike lanes quite a bit into the city. So we'll just have the first bit going down like that. Let's get the water supply in as well. Let's get that going up around like that. Giving them everything they need. Also, we can get rid of this while we're doing it. Put that bit up there and there. So this bit is going to be your hotels, your restaurants, and all the sort of tourist, leisure areas, I think it is. Yeah, leisure. So leisure areas, when you're specialising, are your hotels, your restaurants, other activities, so that attracts tourists. And then there's your commercial zones, which are used 24/7. Same with the other one. And that's going to be your nightlife. The nightlife there, tourist area here. And they're going to complement each other really well, I think. So let's get some more high residential here. And we'll let these just build themselves up as they need to, and as they see fit. What we also need to do is get access to these by creating more metro lines, which I will do. And while these are building each other up, and while we are turning off things like that, and while we are blocking parking, why is parking still a thing? Oh, actually, you know what I could do around here? While we're at it, because we're going to look at cycle lanes quite a lot, so we're going to turn these to cycle lanes, so may as well get you all to be a cycle lane, all the way up to there. We're also going to turn off all these traffic lights that we've got, so that should be them all off now. We're also going to make sure everyone has their dedicated turning lane, as we are obsessed with, for good reason. So what I had, guys, I had a bit of an issue, is I had already recorded this episode, and when I went to load back in to do the next one, it's not there. So it's actually deleted itself. So I'm having to do this again, and that's why I'm doing it in fast time, because I kind of know what I need to be doing. And I do need to get this one done quick. We're going to give the electricity down there like that. Look at that, we're up to 350 electricity now. So this isn't too bad. This area is bound to be busier, but that's okay. Aha, that's why. Designated turning lanes only, please, guys. Because you would all be amongst other lanes now. You're all having to turn that way. And at this node here, you should be switching. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. So, let's do this. Let's put a road from there across. And that creates a node. There. So at this point, you've all got your designated turning lanes. And there's no node down there, so you all have to switch here. Although there should be no U-turns, so if there's U-turns, there's something going on there. Again, you lot should know where you're going. Should designate turning lanes, there we go, and then we should turn traffic lights off, really. But what we should do is put on the... We should basically tell them that these are not a priority. So, you lot give way. Perfect, look at that, that's good. So that's not too busy. That's not too busy anymore. That's all looking good. This looks good except for a few parked cars, which I'm a little bit frustrated at. Because why should everyone else restrict their parking? Only for you to not. Ah, look at that. That is running so much smoother. And down here, there's virtually no traffic anymore. So that's put our traffic up to 78. Wow, where are we struggling? Oh, we've got a bit of a backfill here. Okay, that's because people are turning lanes up there. That's fine. So there. Wrong. Oh, I did it. I think it's Control S. Yep, Control S there. Control S there. So people should be turning lanes there, but they shouldn't. There's no need to slow down. Just turn lane. It's not difficult. If I have to make you do it earlier on, I will. Right, tell you what. You're all turning lane even sooner now. Right, perfect. So now there's no issue there. Everyone's in the right lane. Everyone knows where they're going. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is looking good. Now we've got the first of our tourist area. So what have we got here? We've got a salon, another beauty salon, a pizzeria, goddamn word. Nightclub, nice. We've got a nightclub there. Oh, look at that. Have we got anyone in there? Nobody's at the top there yet. Another terraced one there. This is a arcade game hall. We've got a weightlifting gym, nice. Spectacular bowling, another club that nobody's in yet. They've got enough workers, though, 3 overeducated, but so that's quite good. I'm happy with that. Let's have a look then, see how everything else is getting on. This is looking good. This is all looking beautiful. So hopefully that'll all build up next. But before that happens, and I see why it's done it. So much noise. Would everyone just go home and take a nap? Hold on, there should be no noise around people, so that's absolutely irrelevant. Yeah, there's noise there, but it's nowhere near where people are living. People are living literally where there's no noise. We are going to make another small residential area. So let's get rid of all that. And the residential area is going to be with cycle lanes again. Cycle lanes are important. Anything built now till the end of time will be with cycle lanes. Space already occupied with what? So this is just going to be one big sort of road, as we often have, for residential. And that's going to connect back up at this point. And then at this point, it's going to go through like that. The connection there. Right, I'm just going to build this up, guys, and then I'm also going to sort some paths out, and I'll come back to you once I'm done, and I've explained everything that's happened. Alright guys, so, it's looking a bit musky, which means that electricity production, still quite good. So we've got our standard motorways here. People are always just going to take their time switching to the lane they want to be switched to, that's standard. It gets smoother down here, which is what I want. People in the right lane here, and then they know where they need to go off to, that's perfect. This is just constantly moving, which is fantastic. It's all constantly moving. We've got a good use of our ring roads there, which is also good. Nice. And then we've got virtually no traffic down here. Virtually no one using this intricate system that I've got in place. So I might even just make that more bog standard. I don't know yet. Got quite a lot of people down there. Oh, actually, you know what we could do? So let's turn this into a 2-lane with a cycle lane. And we're doing that because we've got rid of our little fountain, which was the only thing really stopping us. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, yeah, pretty much at this point. So at this one here, yeah, you go straight on. At this one here, you go straight on. It's just got that extra set of lanes for people to work with and work towards. 2 lanes are really useful. These are all crying about educated workers, but we've got our university. So there's nothing we can do with that. What we will do is we're going to look a bit at city policies really quickly. And we're going to switch on because we've got a few more. High ticket prices. Prefer ferries we're going to put on. So upkeep's more. Oh wow, we've got those. We could put harsher prison sentences, so double the usual. Schools out. Recreational use. City. There was something else which I saw. I swear I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Got recreational use, free public transport, schools out, harsh prison sentences, high ticket prices. There was something about blimps. I swear there was. Aha! Encourage biking. That's what I wanted. So we've got encourage biking on, which means people will use bikes more often. So for example, there's got to be someone. It's bound to be someone using the bike. Bound to be. Nope, can't see anyone. People do use bikes now. It's just no one happens to be using them here. What we are going to do is we're going to place some pathways, because we've obviously got pathways which connect these up. There's nowhere connected over there. So let's get 2 pathways, I think. One at this side, which will go from here. Sort of like that. Oh. Over there. And then that can either go down there and connect up to that one, or that can shift around this way, and that's just going to drop slap bang in the middle. Regardless, something's getting destroyed. So there, and then that's a set of paths that people could use there. We haven't really got any paths coming out the back between these like yet. So let's just get this one here, could be one. Nice. We've got all these paths obviously from the university. So we've got that path connecting over there. We haven't got a path connecting over here yet. And we're going to have them going up and over the motorway system, I think. That's actually managed to go, yeah, that's gone quite high. Okay, that's fine. And that's just going to connect in there like that. And then we're going to have another one, which is going to go up the mountain. Which will be a nice walk for people, this one. And then this one you can choose to go down there, or you can actually choose to go over there. So we've got quite a few more paths in place now. So that means people can get to these areas quite well. We will eventually get a path going up and over as well. I'm hoping that these are quite well used. They should be widely used, to be honest with you. Although people are just walking past them. And that doesn't bother me as long as people aren't using this road. If people are using this road to walk on, which they appear to be, that's when it gets a bit frustrating. So what's up here? Why are people changing into that lane? There's no need to. So let's say you've got to stick to your own lane. Okay, that's not right. Okay, so let's delete that. That's not right at all. There we go. Aha, you see, then that's just turned that to a complete cluster for most people. So we'll leave that to them, let them do what they need to do over there. That's working well. There is a bit of backing up there, but it's not a lot anymore, which is good. I'm hoping people start using these paths. Yeah, we've got one. We've got a user. And there's something else I need to look at, which I'm going to quickly do again in fast time, is getting a metro in. So we're going to do that now, guys. We're going to get our next metro line in. Okay, so now we've got our metro lines in. Now people are starting to also use these paths, which is really nice to see. We've got metro line there and metro line over there. So it's quite important that if you want to walk from one to the other, you can. It's also really important that you don't use these zebra crossings. So let's quickly get back to that. Wrong one. So if we're going to ban people from using a zebra crossing, which we are, we need to quickly throw in some paths for them. So we'll have a path, we'll have this path here. Wrong, we'll have this path here going around and connecting. And while that's also connecting, that's going to go up. And that's going to go down like that, connect to that path. And then at this side, we're going to have the same. So that's going to go up like that. It's going to go down there like that. It's going to connect over there. And that is just going to be one straight line as well. And that's just connecting all that. So people aren't going to be using zebra crossings. They're actually going to be walking over the top if they need to. Because them zebra crossings are banned, which is good. And that's how people are going to get over there. Again, just another quick one here. Because there's not actually a crossing point over there. Nice. Perfect. So we've got a new metro line over here. We've got 600 people on our metros, which is amazing. Why have you only got one vehicle? Get up to 5, please. What else we got? 6. And that's going to be enough. And then this one here is going to be changed as well to 6. Cool. And what's really important is these metro lines are actually connecting. So it's important that at the back here, next to this metro line, yep, just like that. Doesn't matter about them houses. There's that. And then we should make a crossing point here somehow. I can't remember how to do it. I'm confident that here we can turn it into a zebra crossing, but I forgot how. Maybe we actually do need to build a road out. We can do that. Pretty simple. Cool. Get some houses there. Like that. Get the houses there like that. And that's built the appropriate crossings for people, so they'll walk across, they'll do that. We've got some bikes. Nice. People will walk across, they'll walk into this one, which is surrounded by residential, so I need to get rid of all that residential, turn this into a little bit of commercial. Perfect. And then that one will go round and connect to this one, which I'm sure people can walk to. Wherever it is. There it is. Yeah, people can walk to that one, no problem. That'll go down and connect to... That'll connect to this one over here. People can walk to, no problem. And that will connect over to this one, which people can walk to, no problem. And then you've got the metro station over there. People will be walking... Oh, actually, that's a good idea. So around the back of that one as well. Connect that path. So people will walk around the back, up through there. And from here, I'm hoping... Well, actually, that's a good point. Nowhere for them to walk, so... That's irrelevant. Yeah, this is widely used, so I'm hoping that people will be walking across there, onto this one. Into there, we've got our first hotel! Crest Resorts, nice. Happy with that. Do we need that electricity? I guess we do for now. But when all this builds, it'll be less needed. This is so nearly joined up. This is joined up. That's not needed now. Alright, fantastic. So that's our first stage into building this, which is good. This is an absolute nightmare. So let's do what we have to do. Turn this to a 4-laner. It's not always about building more lanes. It never is, but it really is at this point. Because that's giving more people more lanes to choose from. Nope, still backing up. These you have to stay in the right lane, so at least over here it's looking good. At least here everything's working. It's only back there we've got a bit of traffic issue. I mean, we've got 79% traffic flow, you know. Hey up, what's this? Parking? No chance. Absolutely no chance. Oh no, my neighbour now hosts a restaurant and a hotel. I like this. A little cafe, hotel, another hotel. Got some nightclubs over here. Is anyone on these bars yet? Not yet. I don't know if people actually do. Maybe at night time. Yeah, no, people do. Tourists. Nice. Yep, tourists up there as well. Perfect. Alright, so I'm really happy with how this has fed out. Let's just change this. Space all you. You're telling me I can't change that to what I want. How dare you? Okay, that's fine. Do it my way. If you won't let me do it your way, I'll do it my way. So that's just going to go around. Oh, wow. What? What appears to be the issue here? There is none. Right, that's fine. We'll deal with this. Need to, I guess. I think. There's. Yep, perfect. Fix that. Sometimes you just gotta push it around a little bit, destroy a few businesses, and get them lane changes in. Perfect. Okay, so these hotels, these are offices. We've got hotels on this side. And we've got our other tourist areas on that side. Ooh, no, they're not. They're not perfect balance. Them should be on the side of the road. It should be using the road. Oh. Alright, perfect. Alright guys, I think that'll do for this episode. We've almost sorted the traffic out, up to 80. That's not our issue, although that's really bad down there. That's really busy. A roundabout might be needed, but for now there's not a lot we can do. That's looking good all here. That's looking fine. It's here is really busy. I don't know how many of these are actually just trying to get on that motorway, you know. I think if there's some just trying to get on the motorway, I think we could probably honour that and just let them in. Let's slow up on the ground. That goes around there. There's no reason I couldn't put one on the ground going around, I don't know. We'll see. Because then it means you wouldn't necessarily have to go through there. But we'll see how that goes. Alright, perfect. So we've gone up 1,000 population. We've got a lot of hotels coming in here. It's operating normally, operating perfectly. We've got a lot of people walking across, which is good. People using their bikes, which is good. Yeah, this is becoming busier, this walkway here. What about the other two I've just made? So this is one. It's got nobody on. Tough love that. That's fine. And then I've made one up here. That's quite busy as well. And then we've got a new metro line. So we've got over 1,000 people on our metro at the moment. Metro line 7, I think it was called, with 72 passengers. That's enough for that. And they're all spread out. They're all perfect spread out. Alright, fantastic guys. Thank you so much for stopping by this beautiful city. Oh, almost forgot. Gilly Stadium, thank you for the suggestion, Connor. That was a very good suggestion. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Oh, I just don't know. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Leave it all. Fantastic. Still got the police station up there. Still got the fire station up in the forestry. How is the forestry? Let's just get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if we've now only got 3 building into there, they'll start emptying. Oh. So I think that'll work out quite well. How long for the fire? How long for the fire? Too late. Right. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you all in the next episode.